One of the crucial topics that I love to explore with my clients is self-compassion. What is self-compassion? Self-compassion is the ability to practice love and kindness towards yourself, especially when you're struggling with something or when you're in pain. So basically, self-compassion is a positive feeling and thought about yourself, and it's coupled with an action step to alleviate that suffering and pain. And everybody I've worked with, including myself, struggles with self-compassion. I think a lot of us are used to giving compassion and care to others, and I don't think I fully appreciated the value of self-compassion until I was on a cancer journey. For example, when I was navigating through treatment initially, I struggled to allow other people to help me. I usually took my children to school, I would cook the meals, and I struggled to allow others to help me in that area. But eventually, when I did agree and I did allow it, it allowed me to move forward in my cancer. And so I think it's important for us to think about how much we practice self-compassion and recognize that it is a way to move us forward. So I have 5 tips for you on how you can practice self-compassion. Number 1 is pause. Pause throughout your day. Take moments of quiet and just connect with the present moment. And the reason I think this is so important because it will give you clarity on what you need and what you want. Number 2, self-compassion requires us to have self-awareness. So become aware of your thoughts, your emotions, and especially become aware of that inner dialogue in your head. Take note. Is that inner dialogue critical? Is it harsh? Is it judgmental towards you? Is it saying things like you should be able to do this or you must do this? Or is it more kind and loving? And if it is punitive and critical, try and work on reframing it to be loving and to be accepting of yourself. The third point is treat yourself as you would a good friend. If a friend were to come to you in this situation, what advice would you give them? And give yourself that same advice that you gave your friend. And the fourth way we can practice self-compassion is reminding ourselves that we're not alone and that we can reach out to others. Because when we reach out, it stops us from feeling isolated and it connects us with others. So reach out to others that you feel safe with, that you feel you can trust, whether it's a family member, a good friend, a therapist, or a coach. And my final point on how you can practice self-compassion is to remind yourself that you're human and that you don't know it all, and that you're allowed to learn as you go along this journey, and to allow yourself to, recognize that you may not behave perfectly each and every time, but to give yourself the grace to move forward each and every time you learn something new. As Maya Angelou says, when you know better, you do better. So give yourself permission to be human and to learn as you go along, and forgive yourself for times where you may not have acted in the best way possible. So give yourself the grace and the compassion to meet yourself where you are, and do this without guilt and with full acceptance of where you are now.